We've been given many names. Ghostrunners, human-like killing machines. Guardians, monsters, an extinct breed. That last one, while true for most, for us, naive. That kind of strength, that will to overcome every obstacle, that undying thirst to defy those who enslave us, that resentment, ironic disobedience. It kept us alive. Hidden. Rejected. Forsaken. And now, with all the masters gone, a time has come to free ourselves at last. To remind everyone of what we once were. Dharma will finally pay the price it deserves. And there will be no one left to protect it. It's time to wake up.
The attack started about 20 minutes ago. The reactor team managed to contact us before they went down, but there's no way our reinforcements can beat the hammers to the central chamber. Except for you. Report once you're in position.
In position.
Hi, Jackie. Let's get rolling. The hammers have a hell of a head start. No time to do it the usual way. I'll be your handler on this one.
That's not necessary.
Sure is, Jackie. I've always wanted to work more closely with you. Don't take it away from me. Ah, it's getting tricky. But you should be fine if you use your, air.
I know. What do they want with the reactor?
That's the million-dollar question, Jackie. Best case scenario, make some threats, shake us down. Worst case scenario, blow this whole joint sky high. Problem is, ever since the Saruman character took over, the hammers have changed.
Changed how?
They used to be irregular base-based bozos. Predictable and easy to manage. They stood out of line, you just bait them with a carrot, then whack them with a stick, and the wheels keep turning. But now, they work differently. Now they have an agenda. And bozos with agendas are the worst. They no longer want my carrots. Good thing you whack harder than a stick. So much chrome on these guys. Wonder if you've cut any of them before.
I wouldn't know. he again?
Armand? A major hard ass. Judging by the fact he single-handedly butchered all the Hammer's top fighters to take control. Allegedly.
Not a lot of info.
Look, the guy can fight and think. That's all I need to know to... Understand he's a threat, but don't you worry. With our powers combined, we counter him on every level. Besides, he might not show up in person.
I've got a feeling he will.
You just had to jinx it, didn't you? Bloodthirsty fuckers. Time for your ninja rope to shine.
My what?
You know, the grappling hook. Gun. Implant.
It's called Gap Jammer.
That's the one, yeah. Look, I know this ain't your first rodeo. I just want to help. Keep things smooth.
Why is the reactor above the city?
How should I know? Do I look like a nuclear engineer to you? Maybe plasma can't blow uphill. Or maybe the architect wanted to keep it as close to himself as possible. Far away from this dirty, dirty working class.
Somebody's here!
They seem determined.
Well, they better be. Once you pull a stuff like this, it's all or nothing. All the factions will be at their throat if they fail to secure the reactor as a bargaining chip. And they will fail.
Can't we secure the reactor remotely? Can't we secure the reactor remotely?
Why didn't I think of that? Oh, wait. I did. Zoe's busting her butt right now trying to do exactly that. But your late papa, the architect, made these things... network unfriendly. Besides, even if we do prevent them from detonating it, they can still just break it. And we have enough of a power shortage as is.
wasn't the reactor protected?
It was. We have 5 guys guarding the approach. Had.
Why wasn't the reactor adequately protected?
Because of politics. There's nobody can come close to it without all the other factions getting all twitchy. This mess is exactly what we need the Interface Council to work out. If all the gangs and factions don't learn to play nice soon, Dharma will just fall apart, right in front of our eyes. You're getting close. Expect heavy resistance.
I'm going in.
You do that.
Let him. He made it happen.
May will overcome where flesh and steel stumbled.
Okay, I know this doesn't look good, but I've got over 50 guys on the way. Just hang in there. Don't let them leave.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Just stall for time.
May a new kindred rise where its fathers perished. May we be free at long last! Master, the Ashura are here to serve you. What is going on?
We came back for you.
The tyrant is long gone, Mitra.
Dharma is weak now. What? How much time has passed? It's not safe here, Master. Let's go.
Hey, you! Lay down your weapons, now!
A number? Let me put it down, Master. Will Bushido allow it?
It will now.
We'll meet by the gate. May we be free! Are you even trying, number?
On your feet, runner. The fight's not over.
Who are you? Who are you?
An ally.
Good.
one's weakness, or he is not worthy. But through the sacrifice, carry forth the vengeance of the Ashura. May we be free!
Threat neutralized?
He's dead.
Good. Glad I could help. My name is...
Adrian Bakunin! Throw down your weapons and surrender!
Heard that one before.
In the name of the Interface Council, you're under arrest. Let's go.
Understood.
Now you show up.
We're here, ain't we? Connor wants to see you.
Sure he does.
Jack, good job out there. Glad you're in one piece.
Thanks. Connor wants to see me.
Uh-huh. But please talk to Zoe first. She was worried sick about you.
I will.
And yeah, this guy you brought in, he says he's got some information. Might be worth checking out. Oh, and drop by later. You've missed your appointment.
Sure. See you in a bit.
Later.
What news? Somehow the architect returned.
What the fuck are you talking about? Somehow?
I'm back.
Sorry I couldn't be on the comms. Connor had me hacking the reactor subsystems. Plan B, you know?
Plan A was a Hail Mary.
God, this is a mess. We don't know where these Ashura came from, where they are, or what they want.
We know we need to stop them.
Yeah, I suppose that's enough for now.
What do you think about the Ashura?
They scare me. The way they look, the way they act. While repairing you, we spent a lot of time trying to gather all possible info on GRs. It doesn't make sense that they are Ghostrunners. Nothing fits. And yet, there's no doubt about it.
Could they have been in hiding all this time?
Yeah, in theory. But why? And how? The tower's not that big.
How are you holding up?
That's what I should be asking you. I mean, it's kind of a miracle you're alive.
Bakunin had my back.
I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about last year. About you deleting your own system and technically dying.
That was unpleasant.
And then waking up like nothing happened.
Wish it was that simple.
I mean, sure, relearning how to walk and talk was no easy feat, but all in all, you surviving the Cybervoid shutdown was like a regular human walking away from an explosion. Still have no idea how you did it.
Guess I'm just tough.
Oh, and before you go, we've managed to get a hold of one of the original GR augmentation units.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, pretty vintage stuff at this point. Come on, give it a shot.
I will. Thanks. I missed our appointment today.
Yeah, don't worry, Jack. I was just gonna tell you finished all the tests.
And?
And you're fit as a fiddle. A heavily augmented transhuman fiddle, but still, the meaty parts of you are in great shape.
Good to know. Do you remember these GRs from before the coup?
Not a chance, Jack. You gotta understand, there was not a lot of overlap between the architect's official business and us, lowly base dwellers. Sure, I've lived through the Ghostrunner's introduction and downfall, but the closest I ever came to meeting one was when they were arresting someone in my district. Before I had my hand in putting you back together, that is. It wasn't until my 60s that I started doing the exciting stuff. Better late than never, I guess.
Was Connor always like this?
Ever since I've known him, but I don't think always. Man's got demons. More than most.
What demons?
All I know is what he's blurted out while blackout drunk. There's a lot of blood in his past, and a lot of backstabbing.
Done to him or by him?
Both, presumably. Look, I get why you don't like him. I do.
But?
No buts. I just get it. Hey, one last thing. I have something for you.
A gift?
Sure, why not? It's a shuriken throwing system that I extracted out of our dead fella right here. Thought it might come in handy.
Nice. Thank you.
No need for that. Just use it carefully. Preferably not in this room.
I'll try. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Wish we could get them all, but...
They weren't even all there.
Right. Well, 1 down, 3 to go.
Why were you even there?
I'd been tracking Ahriman for weeks. He showed up out of nowhere, took control of the hammers, and then used their resources to conduct a large-scale search for... something.
Mitra's body.
Most likely. Anyway, I knew he was going to make a move on the reactor, but I didn't know why. So I came to try and stop him if he pulled anything really dangerous.
By yourself?
I don't have many friends nowadays. Besides, I had a feeling you might show up.
What do you know about these Ashura?
They're Ghostrunners. That's reason enough to be extremely cautious. You single-handedly took down the Keymaster who's been in power for 20 years. Imagine what they can do if they work together.
Can you help me against them?
I believe I can. In the field, if need be, and definitely when it comes to intel. As soon as your friends decide to let me go, I'll get back to gathering data on these GRs. We'll update you directly. I got a feeling this is only the beginning of Dharma's trouble.
Right.
Look who finally decided to show up. A little busy here. Go bother someone else in the meantime, and we'll talk in a few minutes.
I have questions.
Who doesn't, eh?
What did you want to talk about?
We have a church problem, and you've been randomly chosen to become the solution.
Don't we have a bigger problem right now?
What? Those schmucks from the reactor? Well, you already took down one of them, which concluded in them leaving and us securing the place once again. So I don't see that as a bigger problem. Anyway, let me know when you're ready.
You going to release Bakunin?
Sure, we have a deal. He could fuck right off for all I care.
Why even arrest him?
Did he skip the Keymaster Guard commander part when he introduced himself to you? Your new BFF is a war criminal and a public enemy. But since the public has other crap to deal with right now, I won't insist on wasting a bullet on that chump.
Tell me about this church.
Church of the Architect. Yeah, they've been around for years, but lately they went through a drastic makeover. It's no longer 5 guys in robes jerking off to a poster of the Architect. They're now organized, well-armed, and coordinated.
Like the Hammers.
Yeah. Either their management also got an outside hire or
the Architect really is back.
Ah, now you've jinxed it.
I'm ready for the church mission.
About time. Leave the HQ and head towards the lower floors. Zoe will send you the details.
Is that all?
For now. Dismissed.
I've dug up some blueprints. This place must be huge.
They need a fuckload of space to fit the Architect's ego.
And I was wondering why you need 3 rooms living alone.
Got a storage unit, too.
This used to be the Rotman's turf.
Yeah, they got pushed out by the old guard last month, and then backstabbed by the Fontaneros while pushing back.
It's so hard to keep track with all the takeovers.
That's why we need the tower to unite.
Under whose leadership?
Under an independent council of representatives.
Run by you.
If you want to be the mayor, be my guest, Jackie. Just bear in mind that in politics, you're not normally allowed to kill your opponents.
You need to get down there. Look for something that will drain the water. Direction. The cathedral should be nearby.
Judging by the number of freaks.
Judging by the fact that the blueprints show a huge area down below. But sure, freaks work too.
Heavens and not the bottom, man! Oh no! The true Dharma starts underneath! This whole place, it's just a hallway! You go deeper. You enter the labyrinth. You survive the dark, the hunger, the guards. You get to see them. And I've seen them, man! The real builders of the tower! They told me everything. Do you want to see them? Do you want to know?
Here we are.
Pretty.
Why didn't you tell me?
Had a lot on my mind.
Guess waking up from a 20-year coma has gotta be confusing.
Pretty much, yeah.
These guys give me the creeps.
What is this tech?
Looks like a homemade version of GR hardware.
You're killing your own cosplayers, Jackie. That's cold.
Back?
Yes.
No.
Even as a human, the guy was slippery, like an oiled-up eel. An AI version of him must be on a whole other level.
I killed him.
Well, apparently you didn't kill him hard enough. defense policies. Was the old man any better than his evil copies?
I don't know. Never met him.
Sure you did. You just don't remember. Adam personally oversaw each and every GR's activation. Probably jerked off to his own genius while he was at it.
figure there's no point trying to breach that terminal. It's operating on a completely different level. Should I go back?
What do you think? Unless you're planning to smash your head through the gate, we can't really do anything to open it. Report to HQ. We need to discuss this.
Any updates?
Yeah, but not about the Ashura. Your failed church infiltration.
What about it?
I think I know someone who will be able to help you break through.
I thought you were focused on the Ghostrunners.
I was. It just so happens that the same person is our best bet of digging up intel on them.
Who is it?
An old colleague.
Do you know where to find this colleague?
Got a general idea? I'm gonna need you to scout out a particularly nasty part of Dharma City. Talk to me when you're ready to make the trip.
Who are you exactly?
A soldier. A failed mutineer. A former key. I've got a feeling the last one outweighs the others around here.
I don't care about your past.
Glad to hear it, but I'm afraid you're in the minority on this.
I'm ready to make the trip.
Great. I'll send you the intel once you're on your way.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon.
Stay sharp. This is the bad part of Dharma City.
Will she want to?
If she's bored enough.
It's locked off.
So it is.
Quite pretty for the bad part of Dharma.
One doesn't exclude the other. I mean, why would the gang sit in the ugly parts?
To match their souls.
Poetic.
Cybervoid terminal.
Told you she's an expert. She must have souped up the hideout's defenses.
I hope it's not as bad as the cathedral one.
Who are you?
Kira?
Don't think I can't see you.
I'm with the climbers. We need...
Not gonna talk? Have it your way.
You can't hear me.
You think you can break through these? Be my guest. Just don't blame me if your brain gets fried.
Good news, she's inside. Bad news, she can't hear me when I talk to her.
That's weird. I guess that is either your hacking got rusty, or maybe someone tried breaking in before and broke something. Hard to tell. Either way, you're just gonna have to open it yourself.
feels so empty.
Dharma is still not safe. I know it's hard for you to believe, but the keys didn't only oppress the people. They also protected them.
From whom?
Each other, mostly.
Didn't notice.
Got another one.
You again? What the hell do you want with me? Well, whoever you are, have fun face-checking my firewalls. you have anything better to do? I have plans for the evening. Like, important ones, you know?
Just one more terminal and we're good.
Why did you join Mara?
By the time I did, the tower had already been dying for years. I thought we could stop that. Turns out I was wrong. Mara, she was the lesser evil, you know? At least back then.
She nearly doomed everyone.
It was neither the Keymaster nor the Architect who doomed the tower. This whole project had failure built in from the start.
How so?
Limited space, limited resources, small population, no real plans or means to reclaim the outside. This building was never an Ark. It's a fancy too. Your technique is perfect. Is it purely instincts or is there a conscious effort?
You asking if I'm a machine?
I know you're not.
It's both.
The last CV terminal.
Where did you even get a CV interface? Fine, stay mysterious. I'll just have Kevin retrieve your hardware once you slip up. job, I guess. Let's wrap this shit up. The faster you're dealt with, the sooner I can get back to being fine here on my own.
That was quick.
When did you leave the Keymaster?
The day she died. Had you awakened hours earlier, you would have needed to go through me.
Glad I didn't then.
Yeah. Instead, one of the last hells got me.
Are there any left?
I hope not.
The Ghostrunner. Knew it. You here to arrest me?
No.
You here to kill me? Sorry, ain't happening. Damn!
I'm here to ask for your help.
Why didn't you just say so? I'm all about helping people.
Bakunin says you know about the cyber void.
Adrian's alive? What a crazy day.
Pack up. I need you to come with me.
You heard the man, Kevin. We are going on an adventure.